we're gonna get tons of abuse in this video in the comments for what I've just said, but yeah, people who like hand-bolt wheels, rim brakes and tubes love, like, you know, like they will die on that hill. So there's gonna be a lot of comments.
I personally think Gorilla Tape is the best tubeless tape in the world, because tubeless tape is, as we all know, outrageously expensive.
You alternate between 10 quid tyres and then like 100 quid ultra dynamicos. There's no in between. It's like either the cheapest tyres or the most expensive tyres imaginable.
Because there's a real problem in the bike industry with coloured tyres. No one's making fun tyres. I want it to look like 90s mountain bikes. I want the Michelin Wild Grippers, the greens.
Yes, why are they not doing that in a proper gravel size? Who cares about cyclocross?
Yeah, they do them. They're just not a big boy size. They're just like,
that's what I mean.
The release of it was like 33 mil or 40 mil or something like that.
33 mils road tyres now.
Well, I'm putting 45s on for the road.
Stocking spokes is arguably one of the stupidest things a bike shop can do as well. Because I mean, how many like variations of spokes would you need to cover everything?
This one's lovely.
I know. It is really nice, isn't it?
This one's really nice. I'll build my...
Feel it as well, it's solid, and then you can bolt it down the way it stands and everything. I really like it.
It's quite good, that. I make it, but take that home with us.
I'm not a diva, I'm just sick or tired of building wheels.
You just said you haven't built one for 20 years.
I know, yeah, but now I'm doing it one.
You know, you're sick of it already.
It's the most uneconomical thing a bike shop can do. I know loads of people are going to be very upset because I say that, but it's just a fact. Because you build a wheel, which takes time, which is fine, and then customize it for a few weeks, everything beds in, then you have to, like, if it's tubeless, take all your tubeless off. If you want to rebed, if the nipples are hidden. If they're not, then that's great. And I know there's people doing it, but it's just not, yeah. The factories build really good wheels. Buy a set of Scopes or Zips or DT Swiss, or if you're going to buy DT Swiss as well, buy one of the wheels they've made, not one we've made. You only need to build wheels because all your stuff's awkward. Nobody makes the silver wheels that you want with the hubs that you want.
I'm quite surprised that you don't have just a spoke cutting tool, because it's just one of the most expensive tools in the world, so I thought you would have just bought it anyway for the sake of putting it on your stand with your other 9 wheel chewing stands that are in the box. Don't get used.
Yes, but like I'd use that spoke cutting machine for like 10 years and make like 40 quid. You know what I mean? It's just, you're never going to get your money back.
Currently in the wheel building process, I am getting the up and down out of my wheel, and then I'm going to be getting the side to side, and then the up and down, and then the side to side, until it all comes together nicely.
You go from carbon to aluminium wheels?
I am a lot more about the way it looks than the way it functions. It's just chrome, man. It's shiny. Look how cool it looks. It just looks like, where's the carbon rim gone? Like, look at that snooze fest.
And it's a better run.
Oh well, yeah, but yeah, 30mm wide. That's just so 2021, isn't it? I mean, it's hard. When you're building the wheel for yourself, do your standards kind of slip? You just think like, well, it's close enough. It's gonna get absolutely rattled about anyway, isn't it? It's gonna have a very hard life. I think we're there. I think we're
yeah, but that doesn't work because like.
Does.
Yes, but if your wheel's slightly buckled, you try and do it up and down because it's at an angle, then it'll still touch.
Yeah.
So it doesn't give you a true reflection of. There's anything I don't like about it. We need to get the Bursman touring stand built up today.
Yeah, for the fanciest, nicest looking wheel stand I've ever seen, to not have a proper up and down is a bit nuts. Yeah. This is a bit nuts doing it like this, but
because like I noticed yesterday, like if it moves. It's just a thing. So you have to get it perfectly true first, but then the problem is you get it perfectly true. And then, yeah. I want to do both at the same time, not.
Yeah, I know.
Not one and one.
Yeah, but I won't do this for any customers. This is just for me. I'm going to say that as well. People who think they're getting bikes built off me will not come with Gorilla Tape.
Yeah. Bearing life. Hashtag bearing life.
Take a look down there.
No, use proper tape. So this front caliper is 160 only. So they've essentially put the mold, well the brake mounts is part of the caliper. But if you've got a Scott foil, and a few other bike brands do as well, Envy, their forks, the forks are designed to only take 160 rotors. But to make a normal caliper work on it, you have to put a 140 mount on to then make it a 160, where this 160 mount makes this 180. So essentially, this group said, not go onto this frame set. Why? Why not just make it one caliper, cost you less money to make one caliper with two different mounts? So just give us that instead of this. Two of them. It's I don't understand the economics behind it. It makes less, it costs less money to make that than to make two different ones. So you've got two different skis and having all these issues, and then everybody buys these line the shelf. It's just, yeah. Cycling industry is mental and they're complaining while they're struggling. Just think things through.
Right, so where's the valve? And you. When was the last time you fitted a wired tyre in?
The wire beam.
Oh my god. It's so rigid.
We should be putting those tires on some hookless rims and see how upset everybody gets about that. Like, oh, hookless doesn't work.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. I'll make it work. This is going to be a wired tyre set up tubeless.
South African.
So is it backwards?
It's made for like roads with extra amounts of glass on it.
It feels like I'm doing like a special like wash.
You need exactly 67 millilitres of that.
67 millilitres of this.
Millilitres.
Okay. 55. 67. Beautiful. Perfect.
And then because your rear wheel's going to need 72.
I hope this isn't, I didn't want to put too much in because it'll affect the lightweight qualities of this wire bead tyre. Right, is your compressor on? Look at that, wire bead, tubeless. How fun do they look? How exciting are they? That makes me want to buy my bike, that.
We're going to start doing road.
Now we are, yeah, this is a road wheel.
I bet Graham will take that off road. Kill the forest.
Well, I mean, now that the internet has discovered that gravel tyres go above 45 mil.
What do you think, James?
Yeah, you're getting a lot of weight for your money here. And if you get into the point where you need tubeless with these tyres, I think you're in big problems. I think.
Why?
Well, you're getting the amount of rubber on there. What point is tubeless going to kick in?
Well, I know, but
No, it's for the comfort. You know, like,
for comfort. I'm scared of inner tubes.
these are 300 TPI tyres.
They are, yeah. They were designed in France,
Yeah.
which is a usual sign of quality. Oh, made in China. Nothing wrong with that. Minimum pressure 35, max 65. Perfect.
Come on,
Hookless?
let's go.
Oh, we're not worried about weight here, James.
just out of curiosity.
I think you need to use a hand scales.
No, we're nearly 2 kilos.
In just the front end. That's what it's all about. Just you wait till summer. Just you wait. 2 kilos in just the front wheel. I'm going to drop everyone.
Have you only built one wheel so far? Should we get
Yeah.
the other touring stand out?
Now that the wheels went pop and ping, I'll just make sure it's still straight and tension it all up again. I can't believe it's 2 kilos. Oh my god, that's so heavy. It's all that sealant. Put too much sealant in. It's too much sealant.
There's no with the particles. That's what they
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't come out true that much, like.
Let's build this.
It's pretty solid. Just give it a tension all the way around.
Do wheels usually come out of true when you put them back in the stand with the tyre on?
So when you first built it, yes, you'll pump the tyre up, there'll be a lot of pop and pings, or usually before you've even put the tyre, before you've even put the tyre on, you would put it on the floor or do something to sort of get the tension, and then it just gets all the nipples and spokes settled to where they need to be, and then you retension it, and then that should be it. But sometimes it'll back off a little bit. You'll do about 100 miles and they might lose a little bit more tension again, but should just be solid for now.
If you built this with internal nipples and you used your Gorilla Tape and you had to re-true it afterwards, what if
internal nipples?
Oh, I had a wheel yesterday built an MV rim, which is annoying because like guy needs to ride with tubes, because if you rise it and you want to retension it, you have to take all the tubeless off. It's been complaining so much. I'm gonna build him a new drink stand. Okay, let's see. So you can adjust your dishing over depending if you're using, like if you're doing Canadell's AI system, you can just go dish it over 3 mil or 6 mil, whatever, I can't even remember what it is. Yeah. Look at that. It is nice. It's well made. It's really solid.
Let's have a look at this one.
Everything turns a lot smoother. Look at that.
Oh, so you can just center the dish on.
Yeah.
And that does that one, and then that does this one.
Yeah. And then you can swap these in and out depending on what you want. So if you've got really wide rims, you can swap them out. And it's all just really, really solid.
This one's lovely.
I know. It is really nice, isn't
This
it?
one's really nice. I'll build my...
Feel it as well. It's solid, and then you can bolt it down the way it stands and everything. I really like it.
It's quite good, that. I like it. Like, take that home with us.
It's like that.
It's lovely.
Bezos done a
one's
good
great.
job.
Yeah,
Look
I
at it, man. All the finishing is good.
It is.
Like if you just, I would change the color of these. But it's nice, I like it. And also, yeah. Okay, well, do you want to do your next wheel on this one?
I'm going to tape them together and swap
Yeah.
them across, but then I'll build it in this one. I'll tension it in this one. This one looks, this is exciting.
You build 3 wheels at the same time now. How many wheel tree stands do you need? This one's had a hard life. Look at the states of it. That's what annoys me the most about this thing. Like the dishing wires. See, this is something as well with these. Like all of these are like offset, so none of them are ever straight because they have to like cross over each other. So like you're measuring 2 separate spots in the rim where that is perfectly straight. I know it's mine, but it just...
This is the 105 of wheel building stands, isn't it? It'll just do it forever and all eternity, and it'll never let you down.
I mean, I've had that thing for what, 10 years now?
Yeah.
It's retired now though.
Aww.
You must send it home with Josh. On your next bikepacking trip, you keep asking me about carrying things. Take this with you. Some spokes, and then if you snap a wheel, a spoke on one of your trips, you can just, you know, like use that, make sure they're perfectly true afterwards. I'm just testing something out, doing some R&D. And I don't know where the Mac hanger for this bike is, but I figured because it's UDH, I could just use any one. Because in theory, that's how it's supposed to work. So. Excellent. That's my brakes. That's, I don't know what that is from. Okay.
I'm going to try and get a mountain bike wheel by tying to tyre, sorry.
That's what I do. So I've got bigger tyres.
It's just a big
Get a bigger tyre on.
What are you actually doing?
So,
Look at that. After party after he's built this.
is that what I get for building wheels? So what I am doing is, because this rim has the same amount of spokes as this old rim, I am doing a rim swap the lazy way, where you just tape both of them together and then just swap the spokes one by one, so therefore I don't have to strip the whole wheel and rebuild it. But it only works if the ERD is the same width. Isn't that right, Nick?
Yes, but these definitely aren't.
They definitely are. And, yeah, so it's just a much easier and quicker way to build it. So now you can see when it's like that, all the spokes will line up, and then you just go around one by one and swap it. Easy peasy.
Nick, when was the last time you built a wheel?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, and before that, probably about 10 years. No, I'm joking. I've done fixie wheels for myself, but I don't believe in building wheels at all. Lucas does, but I don't.
Don't believe in building wheels.
No, I believe the factories make better wheels than we can build.
I don't know. I mean, I think a robot these days can build a pretty good wheel, but like, there's something nice about just doing it yourself, playing around with it, and you know, putting hubs that aren't meant to be with certain rims together and doing your own thing. So, I politely disagree with Nick.
The amount of videos I've got of James riding around the shop.
I've built my wheel twice. You know, first time wrong and the second time right, and the time he's done his. It's like, you could copy, I couldn't even copy, I had to do it by eye.
Yeah, I think Josh forgot to record you crying, throwing the wheel in frustration, asking people how to do it. So now, if I can remember where I put the tape, there. One bit off. There you are, swapped across. And then if it's done properly, you should be able to look through the valve hole, if you can, on your lens. And then you see the brand logo there.
Not really.
Not really. That's how you build a wheel properly.
But I can see the serial number through the valve hole. Straight through it.
I'll have that as like a,
What are my spokes just falling out?
I mean, with the chain ring's probably be a little bit narrower with it. Is the chain narrower?
There we go.
I'll give it
Excellent.
Nick's having a great time building wheels. He's really embraced the therapeutic measures, and
I think
it's really calmed him down.
yeah, but classic J-Bane ones are nice. This freaking like
quite nice.
listen to me now.
I always have people like, if I had to
That is wildly out. Have you tensioned anything? That's just wait, hold on.
some of them will come out, some of them go in.
So these are,
Possibly, I know what to do.
it's asymmetrical. It's not asymmetrical, is it? It's straight.
But then the nipples don't sit into the hub properly. The length on it doesn't, yeah.
Are they not too short?
That one came out. It's the exact same hump.
You and your fancy schmancy stuff.
Yeah, it's rubbish, man.
What's happened, Nick?
Well, to be honest,
That's built a wheel 20 years, that's what's happened.
The main issue is
it's just this weird radial three-way cross. Don't even need a trimming stand to trim mine.
I mean, it would be a 10 out of 10 if the hub was in the middle.
It is!
But let's reveal the truth on it then.
Sorry?
I want to see. I want to see if this brand new wheel that he's got out is in the middle. The factory builds a good wheel, like. So where's the one that you built then? I want to say that Bursman, this is a superb wheel stand. I love it. It's so sensitive, Nick.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's
really
right, yeah,
sensitive.
It's just like,
You can just very finely adjust things to get it
Yeah.
right.
it's like the more I look at it as well, it's just made well.
Take it out. Make sure the hub is in the middle. Of course it is.
So does that mean so this thing is
Perfect.
then dished properly as well?
Well, it is if you've got that little spit centre.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, yeah. You
Yeah.
can dish it according to that.
Yeah, and then there should be a load of popping pings.
You need a heavy lad to come do that for you.
I know, my little arms. And that's them settled. And then back in again for a tension on the true. And then back to cheap tyre time. Another exact 67 mil. Perfect.
Someone had like a trip, and basically get a mid-set end and it's kind of trade Nick. He's, yeah, it's not that he's not anything more or less a change,
that can be swashed around while you're riding. 25.
It's like when you stitch people up and put water in the inner tubes.
Yeah, that's got plenty of squish in that. There's only about 40 psi in there. Get the rest of it pops out. They look well cute and fun. You're going to be the talk of the town.
I think the other scale's broken. This is 1.93.
No, that's right. That's what everyone said. Hold on. That's like a 23-year-old tub or something. That.
My wheel with the tyres are in the 820 grams. I think you're stitched up here because we're on wheels.
I was just said before, right? Anybody can build a light wheel, but you try and build a wheel as heavy as that. Right? And then we'll.
Put your plastic wheels.
Yeah. One careful owner. Be on eBay later on.
Never written down anything.
Straight back.
Get your back.
Hold on. It's not going to take us all the way. Just got them up there.
I'll see you in the morning.
Right. I'll see you all in the morning. See you later. See you later.
I'm saying it's like when you open that drawer, it's like a window into your mind. This is a mess.